Good morning, Beecher. Superintendent Gaham here. I want to put a video together instead of sending out a lengthy email regarding the Penfield project and what's going to happen with our elementary school during the first 3 days while that project continues to get finished up. So we met yesterday with the village, the police department, the fire department, and EMA. We put a plan together because Penfield will be closed down still all the way through that Friday, and they'll be opened up again on August 21st. So that means the first 3 days of school, the 16th, 17th, and 18th, we had to come up with a plan B. And I want to thank those entities because your student safety, our student safety, it was the very, very first thing that they all thought about is how can we make sure that kids get from the bus safely into the school and from your car safely into the school. And so I want to thank everybody who's involved in that meeting to make sure that our student safety is paramount. And so here's the plan we have. The easy one to explain to families, because it's really not going to affect you too much, is the bus situation. The buses will now use the community center / fire department drive parking lot, and they'll do the U like they do normally. They'll drop their student off there, and we'll have police, EMA, and fire department adults who are going to take the students, walk them safely across the footbridge into the school, and they'll do that both before and after school. My big ask for their community members is please don't park in the community center. I know sometimes people do like to park there and walk their kids to school because of the construction. We need to use that for our buses. So I ask you kindly, leave that lot only open to the buses. The before and after school for parent drop-off is the one that's a little bit different. Again, once Monday rolls around, all this becomes a moot point. Penfield's back open, and we can use the drive at the elementary school. Obviously, that's not happening right now. So what we need to happen is when you pull up on Hodges, you need to stop at Catalpa. We'll have staff there. We'll have the SRO there. You'll know where to stop. Because when you stop at Catalpa, your student will get out, and we'll have one of our Beecher staff members walk them the other 200 to 300 meters to either the north entrance if they're a third, fourth, or fifth grader, or we'll walk them in the front door if they're one of the little ones. That way they're acclimated to what it looks like when they walk into the building, and that's the side of the building that their classes are on. So once you stop at Catalpa, Hodges and Catalpa, and you drop your student off and you wave them goodbye and you say, pick you up after school, love you, honey. You're then going to turn left and go up Catalpa to Park Street. You're going to take a left on Park, and then you're going to take a left on Birch. You're going to go back out to Hodges and back out to Route 1, where we're going to have an EMA. We hope for an EMA or police officer on Route 1 kind of directing traffic, because we know the traffic's going to be a little hectic, especially for the first couple of days of school. So again, reminder, we're going to have you stop at Hodges and Catalpa, drop off your student. We'll have one of our staff members escort a couple of them at a time back to the school. You will go to Park Street, Birch, and then back out to Hodges, and then head on out to Route 1. If you're a high school or junior high staff student, it doesn't affect you too much. The high school, you'll have a little bit of a traffic flow problem. So if you are a parent who wants to drop your kid off at the high school, maybe instead of going all the way to Hodges, if you want to go to Miller Street, pull into the gravel area right on Miller Street and drop them off there. Please don't just stop in the middle of the road. We do have students who are driving or walking across, and just kind of stopping in the middle of the road isn't safe. So kind of pull in a gravel spot, drop your student off there, and head on back out. You can do that. But our primary focus, obviously, is with the shutdown of Penfield Street. We need to try to alter our morning pickup and our afternoon pickup as well. So buses, you're not going to see too much of a difference, because they're going to be handled like they always are. They're going to get dropped off, escorted into the building from the community center. It's that pickup and drop off where you're going to be stop at Hodges and Catalpa, drop your student off, and then do that little loop. So that's kind of the big thing we're going to do. And then obviously when Monday rolls around, Penfield will be open back up. We'll go back to drop it off in front of the school and then going out on Penfield. So I'll reiterate this all on Monday night. We do have a board meeting. I want to thank, like I said, the village, the police department, the fire department, EMA, even the construction company who's been working on this. That we met yesterday, and the very first thing we all talked about was how can we make sure our students are safe during the next 3 days. And they went above and beyond. The number of adults we're going to have here to help our kids out. It's going to be really nice to see. Just a real quick reminder also that Wednesday, if you are picking up your student, it is a 2 o'clock dismissal. So same thing's going to happen, but you're just going to do it at 2 o'clock instead of the 3 o'clock standard time. Okay. Other than that, hopefully this is a little bit easier to understand than an email. If not, I apologize, but that's what we're going to do for the first 3 days. Enjoy the last week you have with your students. We're really looking forward to it. We have staff who are already in the building getting things ready, prepped for them to come on in. So have a great day. Have a great weekend.